hot yoga problems. Oh, I got them. I got them. I got them. I got them. Today ranks among the most problematic days in the history of the discipline of yoga. Yes, my friends across the land, my tens of loyal listeners, it was one of those horrific experiences this morning. We've all had that, and I want to reflect on it in real time because I just got out of class and I'm dead. I'm dead. I might just crawl up and die in this car right now. Oh, something happened. Something wasn't particularly right about that entire experience. I'm off today, man. And it was bad. It was bad. It was just a downward spiral, man. Oh. What happened? Let's reflect for a second here. You can go ahead. Oh. I think I have these cascading streams of chaos that converged in this one particular moment at 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Just life streams. So like outside of yoga, there's just things, man. There's life challenges, stressors, the world. There's your health, another stream. And I've been recovering from this sickness. I don't know what, man. I have not fully recovered. I don't know what it is or what it was. Some type of respiratory illness. Third, lack of sleep stream. The sleep is not in effect. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with my sleep patterns these days. They're really out of control. If I had to have a word to describe my life at the moment, it would be discombobulation. Is that a word? It is a word. We're going to make it a word. It's going to be the Oxford Dictionary word of the year for 2025. Discombobulation. Things are disorganized, scattered. Oh, it wasn't a particularly hard or challenging flow. Like if in other normal circumstances, I would have dominated, or at least I would have maintained. But like, I don't know what you guys do. In my classes, we have the Sun A. That's like the typical, usually it's like a flow, a Shavasana type thing. And I don't even know what I'm talking about. Not a Shavasana, you dumbass. Chimichanga with cheese. Okay, no. Let's think about this for a second. Sun A, pretty easy. I'm doing fine. Sun B, it was a little weird, but it worked. It was not like it was crazy. It was a little different, but it wasn't crazy. But only after the first round. So on the Sun B, you usually do 3 cycles. The first time you go through, you go pretty slow and you hold the poses and you get a sense of what you're going to be doing. And then the next 2 cycles, you do it one movement to breath. In, out, up, down, da 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 da. But I swear to you, after like half of the first cycle of the Sun B, I was panting. I had a cold sweat. I still have a cold sweat. What is a cold sweat in hot yoga? That's unusual. There's something going on. I'm not used to that situation. I like sweating. Usually it's like a nice, hot sweat. I don't know. I'm feeling clammy. clammy. It's a gross feeling. It's gross when you're doing, you know, yoga and you're like, dude, I'm clammy. I feel like a little mussel. Mollusk. Oh, they must be great at yoga. If you think about it, they are flexible, dude. Mollusks, is that what they're called as a population? Clams, oysters, mussels, shelled creatures. They're so fluid and moist and just like bleh. Like, oh, you could tell that, dude, clams would crush it. Oh, I'm barely awake. I think that's also the problem, is like the doom scrolling needs to stop. The doom scrolling must end. But it's so tempting to get sucked in. You see something in the news, and you just go, and after you look up, you're like 4 hours later. What happened, man? How am I sucked into this? Take control of your life, my friend. Take control. It's not all doom scrolling. I do try to like seek out positivity in social media. You know, you'll find what you want on those platforms, my friends. That's the message of the day. I'm not put together right now. I just got to make it home in one piece. I got to lay down. Oh my gosh, I had some coffee. I forgot I made coffee before. I was late this morning. I had so many problems. I was late getting out of bed, but I was like, I've got to go to yoga. Dude, this is only my second class of the month. It's already February 5th. There's no way I'm going to hit 20 classes this month if I just don't go every other day. Like, I need to be going every day. I'm going to go tomorrow. I got to get up. I got to get back in action. This coffee is still warm. It was made over an hour ago, and I put it in this special container. Man, it's kind of lukewarm. Doesn't really do the trick. Don't crash. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Just try to make it home. Slink in. I feel like a slinky right now. My body is so unhinged. Oh. You know, there were moments where I gave up. I had to go into child's pose. I mean, that doesn't happen to me much lately, but today it was all, I was just like, I can't continue. I had to stop. I can't do the camels, half camels. Get out of town. Get out of town. I'm not doing a half camel right now. I'm doing a child's pose for like half an hour. My God. What a disgrace. Now, there's two ways to look at it. I gotta get my mindset in a better place. Don't be upset about what happened. I got out of bed. I actually gave it a shot, even though it was a total disaster. I should be very grateful that I even had the opportunity, right? I got the at-bat. I got in the game. I struck out. I whiffed badly. Like the bat flew and hit someone in the fans. I'm gonna get sued. That's how bad this was. But it's one of those days, man. One of those days. So what do you do in light of one of those days? I think you have to try to flip the script on it and remind yourself that you didn't give up. You actually got there. I went into the class. I got through it. I'm alive. I feel a little better. I don't feel great, to be honest, but you know, it's like you got through it. You pushed through it. You didn't just surrender and give up and didn't even try. I made the effort. You get an E for effort. Now, that's not worth much in this world, but you got to kind of take the W's where you can. Oh, man, where's my other phone? Oh, there it is. All right. Thank you, my yogi friends. That was a brutal, brutal class today. I'll come back and visit this episode whenever I'm feeling down. Like, hey, even when it's your very worst, you're still in the process, you know? You didn't give up. That's the key. 1 foot ahead of the next, one day at a time. Let's get it done, man. It's gonna get better. Can only get better from here. Until next time, namaste, mofos.